help of Matt's girlfriend, we've hidden cameras and a discreet speaker in his bedroom. He's been asleep for 2.5 hours.
Matt. Matt. You're having a dream. Now, Matt, you need to get up and get dressed and come outside into the back garden. Get up, get dressed, and come outside.
Matt has a suggestible personality, which means by having woken him up and told him he was still asleep, I was able to put him into a dreamlike state, which is perfect for talking to his unconscious mind. I'm going to give him the tools to allow him to subconsciously change the way he looks at himself.
I want you to listen to this, Matt. Magicians have always been obsessed with the idea of creating something out of nothing. And the highest form of that is to make a life, a perfect life, appear from thin air. And I've always longed to witness an event like that for real. And then I realized that I have. The chances of all the circumstances being in place that would lead to two particular people meeting and then them falling in love are supremely minute. And then, if they come together to have children, the chance of one particular sperm fertilizing one particular egg and then one particular life emerging is even more unlikely. And Matthew, this improbability multiplies generation after generation down through your great-grandparents and your grandparents until finally, by chance, your mother, Alison, meets and falls in love with a man called Richard. And then from their decision to come together and have children, and against those impossible odds, it's you that's born.
Your life is a miracle.
Matt, there are 27 days, 19 hours and 6 minutes.
Until the end of your world as you know it.
It's now time for you to return to bed and sleep nice and deeply.
In the morning, this should all just feel like a dream to Matt.
He got back into bed. He cuddled up to me and he said, I love you so much. And he was like, I want to make a future with you. And the next morning, he commented on how he was in an extremely good mood and how he felt like he could do anything.
The next day, Matt goes to work, blissfully unaware that his real journey is now underway. We secretly follow him to see if my words have started to take effect. When he gets right to his front door that night, there's a glitch in his routine. On a normal day, he'd go through that door, up to his room and switch on his TV. But not today. We follow him as best we can and catch up with him on a nearby golf course where he sits and writes for an hour and a half. Something is definitely beginning to change. But there's a long way to go before Matt can be put to the ultimate test on a plane at 30,000 feet.
We can go now.
It takes real courage to break out of our everyday routines and do something extraordinary, but when we do, we really come alive. In 40 minutes and at 30,000 feet, you will see Matt Galley's world shaken as he has to make the most terrifying decision of his life.
I need to pay Matt another visit and speak to his subconscious to further encourage him down his own path of self-discovery. This time I want to take him out of his comfort zone and have him embrace the notion of risk.
Matt.
This second night it's easy to keep him in the dream state as his mind has learned from the previous night.
Matt, you're dreaming. Get up, get dressed, and come outside to the front garden. Dress warmly.
Matt will feel like it's all a dream. He'll be in the perfect state to be open to suggestion.
And carry on sleeping. Go back to sleep. Going for a little sleepwalking. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? No? A Rottweiler has a bite force of 335 pounds per square inch. Think about that for a second. Do you know what animal has the strongest bite? Crocodile. They come in at 5,000 pounds per square inch. That's what clamps down on your leg. Come and see this. Come forward. Just place your hand just gently on his back. I want you to feel it. It's okay. It's okay. Put your hand on his back. Come a little higher nearer the head. Come away from his tail. Feel its power. Feel the power of that animal. And take your hand away now. Crocodiles and alligators attack their prey before the prey has a chance to react. They move from standing so quickly that the prey doesn't have a chance. They don't even know they're coming. Their senses are amplified, wide open, and attuned. They know what they want, and they get it without thinking, without hesitation. And have you ever seen one clamp its teeth down on its prey? They hold on, they don't let go. They have tenacity, they have determination. And that's important because in life, when we try to do things, often we slip up and then we just give up, instead of getting back up and getting back on where we left off. And that's what's important, tenacity. Persevering, determination. Close your eyes for me. You can take a little step back if you like. Now, Matt, you like the idea of becoming a policeman. I want you just to imagine now that you're turning up at a policeman's house. You open the door and you step inside. I want you to walk around inside the policeman's home. And as you walk around, I want you to make yourself at home. I want you to start to feel it being natural, it being you. Enjoy it, absorb the feeling of being a policeman, a successful policeman. And feel brave. Now you can open your eyes. Let's go back to the car.
Matt will only remember this bizarre event as if he dreamt it.
Well, when he got back into bed, I don't think he said anything to me. He was just shivering. Then he woke up the next morning and he said that he'd been having some very strange dreams about Derren. He said, I'm not sure what's real and what's a dream. He said, did you hear someone whispering? And I said, no, why? And he said, I just remember someone saying South Yorkshire in Thames Valley. I said, no, I didn't hear anything. And then he said, well, anyway, I've emailed the Thames Valley Police this morning and the South Yorkshire Police.
The next day, Matt went to work as if nothing had happened. But now we should really start to see him coming out of his shower.